What? Mrs. Marco. Well, what happy wind blows you to bad gas wasser?
Never mind that. What happy wind blew you out of San Moritz?
Well, you see, there was a train, and then there was a doctor, and he told me that... And didn't I, jeepers?
Oh, absolutely, Mrs. Marco.
Will you get out?
Yes, ma'am.
No, not you. I mean this creepers.
Jeepers.
We'll get rid of him.
Oh, sure. Huh?
After we're married.
Oh, yeah, but I understood. I mean, what about your husband?
Pierre? Oh, we won't have to worry about Pierre.
Oh, we won't. Well.
John, it was fate. Everything was settled that wonderful night you danced with me. I knew how you felt when you held me close and whispered, you. It's got to be you.
Yes, but that was a song, Mrs. Marco. You, it's gotta be you wonderful you, no one but you. Don't you remember?
I remember. Darling, of course it's going to be me.
Oh.
And then you remember later when you...
Oh, did I? Well, that was the elevator. You see, I just went and I got off. It'll happen.
John, do you know it first attracted me to you?
Yeah, well, I guess you had 20 million reasons, eh, Mrs. Marco?
You're the only one in the whole world who believes in me. The others always pointing accusing fingers just because of de Beaupré.
De Beaupré?
Yes, he was the one before Pierre.
Oh, he's the one they said you shot.
It's not true. It's a wicked, slanderous lie.
Oh, I should say it is. Just because you were there and there were holes in him, Mrs. Marco, is no reason why people should...
I was acquitted. Just because I'm impulsive and quick-tempered, people talk.
Yes, and with you being an Olympic pistol champion... They...
You too.
Oh, pardon me.
John, what you just said is what the police said. You don't dare to think that I...
Why, no, Mrs. Marco. I think you're as innocent as a child, a small child, way down in...
We're going to be very happy together. Don't you think so, John?
You're the type of woman I admire. I'd marry you just like that. If it weren't for...
If it weren't for what?
Well, if it weren't for your present husband, Mr. Marco.
Oh, I thought I told you. Oh, poor Pierre.
Yes, poor Pierre. Poor Pierre. What happened to him?
He fell off the Matterhorn.
Oh, that's a mountain.
13,669 feet. He was never found.
Did they look? Were you there, Mrs. Marco?
I saw it all. It was horrible. But when it happened, I wasn't a foot behind him.
Think of that. I'll bet you could have reached right out and touched him, eh, Mrs. Marco?
Easily.
7 years. 7 years. That's how long we'll have to wait, Mrs. Marco. When a husband disappears, you have to wait 7 years.
Not in mountain climbing.
I'd be willing to bet.
Oh, you'd lose. I stopped in Geneva to find out. I had the same lawyers as the League of Nations.
Oh.
I'm entirely free.
Oh, well, look, Mrs. Marco, you wouldn't want to marry me. I'm a hopeless invalid. I'm liable to die just like that.
You mistrust me. You act as though you don't want to marry me. Well, I've told everyone I came here to...
Shh! Don't.
Oh, I must control myself. I mustn't lose my temper.
No, don't do that. No. Oh.
You do intend to marry me.
Why?
Don't you, John?
Well, I'll get it back.
You do. Don't you, John?
Oh, sure. No other thought ever entered my mind, Mrs. Marco.
Then that's settled. I'll go and change.
Yes.
And then we'll set the date.
Jeepers!